Hey guys, it's CJ from Vintage Gypsy. We're working on the bar stool project right now, and I want to show you a few things. I've got pictures to show you different steps, but I want to show you a few things that I learned while doing this project. First of all, I found the rugs that I wanted, and I knew I wanted to go with the rag rug style, but you know, the availability of these rugs is kind of hit and miss. So I decided to go to At Home, which was a great choice. They have tons of rugs. And you know, these rugs come in a whole lot of different variations. So I had fun at home at going to At Home and laying all the rugs out and picking just the ones I wanted. So super cute. One thing you want to look for when you're picking your rugs, they have different weights: heavyweight, lightweight, medium weight. You want to get one that's extra thin because you're going to want to make sure it's not too bulky. You can get the staples through, it's not too thick. So you can get your staples to have a good bite whenever you put them on the stool. So I'll show you what I got. And I got a couple of rugs, 27 by 45. And the reason I did that is I measured my bar stools and they were 20 inches in diameter. So I wanted to be sure and get at least 24 inches all the way around to give me a good 2-inch coverage overlap around the edge whenever I do this project. So you don't want to get it too short. Some of the rugs were 20 inches, and so I went ahead and went big because they're cheap. Like this 27 by 45 was just $6.99, so awesome, and I got 2 cushions out of it. So not only was it cute, it's economical and easy. So you might want to get your husband to remove the stool for you if you don't feel like you can handle that, but you know, just go ahead, and I'm not going to go through the steps. You should be able to remove the pad of any, or the back of any chair pretty easily. They're usually just screwed in with 4 screws. So you get those taken off. So I cut my rug in half, and I want you to be real careful when you do that because it will come apart real easy. So handle it delicately so you don't lose too much of your overlap. Some of the tools that I use for this project are just my handy electric stapler, which I use. This is probably, good grief, it's probably 20 years old. And I'm using 3/8 inch staples. That's a perfect size. Doesn't leave the staple too proud on the cushion. So you just position your cushion in the center of this rug. And I'm gonna go ahead and pick to pull it about 2 inches closer in one direction. And if you've had any experience laying a canvas or stretching a canvas, it's very much the same process. So you're going to be doing north-south first, then east-west. You secure your north and south, and then you secure your east and west. Then you work in from there with your different, with pulling in the fabric. That makes sure you have a good tight fit and you have it positioned where you want to position it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started to kind of show you guys how you work it around. Let me move this so you can see a little bit better. I'm kind of excited I have all this leftover rag I get to use with other fun projects because it's such pretty colors. So there's my south. I'm going to give it a really good pull. There's my north. So you're going to come in with your east and your west. Be very careful on this end because it will unravel on you. And don't make the mistake of pulling too hard and then you don't have enough on this side. So grab both sides in your hands so you have a good even pull. Go ahead and secure that side down. Then I'm going to give it a really nice pull on the east side. Okay, so from there, kind of like you're doing a gathering stitch on the sewing machine, you want to kind of do a little bit at a time. So you pull the fabric in a little bit at a time. Try not to overlap So when you overlap, it adds height whenever you're putting the cushion back on the rim of the chair, and you don't really want to do that. So try and work it in to where you don't have any gathers, and pull. So I do a couple of staples, 2 or 3, and then I'll pull again, working your way around the cushion. I think I just ran out of staples. Let's see. I did. So you always turn it off, which I did, and to load the stapler, I'll show you in case you haven't done one of these before. So it's got a back end. Just push in and up, and it comes open. Slide it open. And the rest is just like a staple gun. You put it in where the hollow side is facing up, just like that. And the black bar goes up and over, and then you lock it in place. Push in with your thumb and down. That's how you load a staple gun. So I'm going to turn it back on. And here's my sow. So I did pretty good on this one. There's not a lot of overlap. I'm just going to work it around. And pull. Pretty good. I can feel how tight it is around it. So I'm going to keep going from there and pull as you go. So now I'm almost halfway done. Okay, and I'm going to show you how, I'm going to just take it from here and cut the fabric and show you what the finished product looks like on the underneath. It takes a little bit of working with it because it is thick and it does unravel pretty easily. Just cut a little bit at a time. So that's kind of what it looks like on the outside. Usually when I get done with this, I go around with my staple gun and see if I want to reinforce any areas. That need a little extra. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll meet you on the back side. Hey guys, CJ again. Wanted to show you what this looks like when it's finished covering. This is kind of what it looks like. Not really super pretty, but it'll do the job. So this is the front side. How cute is that? I can't get over how cute these are. And what I love about this is the reason I covered it in the first place is my cat had just ruined the cushions. You know how they are, they scratch up everything. So, you know, and I love my cat dearly. She's 14. She doesn't get to scratch trees, so the least I can do for her is get her something that she can scratch and I don't have to worry about fussing on her or getting on her about scratchable furniture, right? So these will be indestructible for her and she'll love it. And I love it, so it's a win-win. So really, to put these back on, you just place it like you want it. And I'm putting these, because I'm OCD, I'm going to put the lines going straight. Super cute. And I'm going to screw that back on. One thing I want to tell you, when I was doing this project, I kind of had a thought, and if you've heard my videos, you've heard me go on about this before, but I really relate to single women because it was such a very poignant part of my life and one that I'll never forget. So as I was going through this project, I remembered that, you know, before I met my husband, I went through this long phase when I was single of everything I had was black and white or beige and gray. So it's funny that when I met my husband, I kind of became a Technicolor Christie. And it's kind of neat and symbolic that, you know, the colors came out when I met the right person for me. And waiting made it all worth the wait. So if you're out there and single and getting depressed and sad about just meeting the right one, don't worry about it. It's worth the wait. And the Technicolor really is like Dorothy whenever she wakes up from her house landing and, you know, on the yellow brick road. And anyway, wanted to share that with you. Love you very much. Have fun with your project. And hey, share pictures with me. Let me see what you did with yours. Love you. Bye-bye.